In this World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, it is for me a great honor to take place in this important event. I want to thank the organizations that made this international forum possible. Particularly, I want to thank the Commission Unidos contra la Trata. Especially like to acknowledge the hard work of Rosy Orozco, a tenacious social fighter and a very good friend of my family's, and of all those who she has accurately rescued in this horrible scourge that hurts our society. I would also like to give my warmest regards to everyone listening to us today. Today, unfortunately, Mexico is fifth in human trafficking worldwide, and it is first in Latin America. Unfortunately, most of us know or have heard of a victim of this horrible scourge. That is why, since I took office as a senator in the Mexican Republic, I have promoted different agreements, initiatives to strengthen the legal framework of the Mexican state and provide modern and effective tools to the authorities who are in charge of investigating and punishing these crimes. Without a doubt, there are still many legislative challenges that need to be improved. We have the opportunity to make a difference for many victims and stop having any more in the future. A first step is taking place today in the Mexican Senate, where we will be approving the reforms that are closely related to the secondary laws of the pretrial detention. As you know, since last year in Mexico in the Congress, we modified the Article number 19 of the Constitution to include in the list of felonies that require an official pretrial detention crimes such as minor abuse and feminicides. This way, crimes such as the ones mentioned before in human trafficking will require an official pretrial detention. With the reforms that will be approved in the following hours, those who commit such crimes will need to carry out their criminal proceedings in process in the place where they should be, which is in jail and not outside in the streets, intimidating and re-victimizing innocent people. Another legislative achievement is the approval of the confiscation law, which entitles the Mexican state to cut or supply any kind of resource to criminals so that they cannot operate with exorbitant amounts of money, human trafficking networks, and organized crime. With this legal tool that was given to the Mexican state, they can no longer have ways to finance crime, and that way criminals will no longer have the power of money that allows them to buy whatever they want and corrupt whatever they touch. They will no longer have this power to harm society. On another matter, in the Senate, I was able to promote the signing of a collaboration agreement with a non-profit organization, Policías Celestiales, to contribute with the strengthening of the police force in the states and counties and train them on how to rescue and protect victims of human trafficking. It is time to close ranks and come together in this fight against human trafficking, child pornography, and all crimes related. It is necessary to analyze and discuss all the measures that will allow us to fight this scourge that hurts and destroys human dignity. The victims of this crime can count on us to change the legislation and strengthen it on their favor. You can be certain of it. Due to the fact that the human trafficking is a way of modern slavery where women and girls are treated as merchandise or as objects, we need to bring awareness on these matters, as well as the importance of a sustainable development that will not harm the most vulnerable people. That is why it is important to update our legal framework and strengthen the police force, as I've mentioned before, of our country. Once again, I want to acknowledge the organizers because I am convinced that making this problem visible is the first step to achieve the necessary legal reforms and then be able to eradicate completely this crime. Thank you very much for your attention.